What's happening, everybody? It is Coyote for another $5 game review, and we're doing something a little differently with this one. It's still a $5 or less game, but this one, when I got it, was still considered in early access. It still is at the time of making this video, but it's $3, and I'm going to tell you, well, okay, let me. I don't want to spoil it, but yes, you should probably pick this game up. It's definitely worth it. $3 for this game. It plays just like Hades. So if you're a big fan of the Hades game series, I think you're going to enjoy it because it's about robots instead, and I love some of the different things that they're going to do with it. So let's go ahead and get into it. It's a fun little story. I'd like to see them give the robot its own, more robotic personality. When you first get into the game, you're introduced, you're looking for the professor, and maybe this will come with the full access of the game, maybe a cutscene explaining who the professor is. I think there's something that they could do there, because they've done a really good job with these retro graphics that they have in here with different power-ups, so maybe something like that to explain who the professor is. Why am I invested into this guy? I'd love to see that, and maybe give the robot, like I said, more of a little bit personality. I think would be a lot of fun. You can play the game in a way that suits you, which is really cool for this game. If you're very good at the Hades games with dodging everything, moving around, I think that's great. I'm a knuckleheaded Neanderthal. I end up brute forcing my way through a lot of it, and that's okay. Like, if you can dodge everything, guess what? You're going to find this game fun. If you want to brute force it the way I did, well, it's going to be a little bit longer of a game, but you're going to have fun as well. Now, one thing I really did like was it was worth really clearing all the levels and seeing everything in there, because you're going to buy power-ups. And we're going to get to something about one of the tokens in the game that I think could have a little bit more use maybe down the line, but you always want to look for everything, because once you run out of batteries or energy, well, then you got to start back over and you buy upgrades with those. Now, there may be a bug with this. I don't know. It may be early access, and if the devs are watching this, hey, let me let you know. Sometimes everything was like the same, and it may. I get it. There's probably a random number generator, but the random number generator seemed to be happening the same a lot, which was good for a little bit, but then it was like, okay, I know I'm going to get 3 here. I know I'm going to get 1 here, and so on and so forth. So it kind of took away from exploring the levels. The rewards definitely feel good. There are some more impactful than others, but you're kind of feeling good and wanting to figure out, okay, if I buy this one, can I do this? If I buy that one, can I do that? And that's where everything kind of came together. Now, you definitely have to figure out your play style, all right, because you're going to want to buy the power-ups that you find more interesting is what I'm trying to say. And I found, like, hey, look, I'm just going to beat my way through this with this pipe wrench, which was a fun weapon. And I'd like to say that the blaster was a lot of fun, but the way they have the upgrade system that you don't get the blaster until after the first level in the first mission, and then you get the drill bits after the first level in the second missions, it's kind of like, all right. And then you upgrade them, but you don't get to use them as much as you get to use the wrench. So I spent most of my time with the wrench. I don't know if this is purposely done. I'd like to see that once I unlock the weapon, I can use it on other levels. I'll be able to use the blaster or something else on another level. There are some cool trials in there that you come in and you've got to either break all the pots before the timer's up, survive without getting damaged, defeat waves of enemies. And it's really cool, but the rewards out of them were very lackluster when it came to it. I felt like, hey, I did all this thing, and sometimes because it's a random number generator, I'd get one of the cogs or one of the discs that you need for upgrades, and you just get a lot of money, but the money's useless once the level's over. Definitely work on some of the random enemy boons. Like when you clear a level, they add a challenge to the layer. And there was 5 times in a row I got the same boon, so maybe there's more coming. Yet again, early access game, I get it, but I want to make sure this gets out there. Now, I did like the little widget alloys that you could pick up, but I have a big gripe with them. They're pretty much useless until you get to the end of the level. I think something that would be really cool is add little hidden computers or somewhere ever that you can run over and get an upgrade. The same upgrades you can get at the end of the level, which are very helpful to the game, I think would be a really big pickup. And I'm going to tell you, this is a minor gripe. I beat the first boss, and it took me a while to figure out how to get off the level because the elevator wasn't clearly noticed. But that's just more of a personal gripe. all in all, for a $3 game, I really, really think that it's going to be a lot of fun. You may want to pick it up now because, hey, look, this becomes a full game. It might go up in price. Retroid Cartridge Protocol. It's $2.99 on the Steam store. I've got the link in the comments below. You definitely want to go pick this one up. It is so much fun to play, especially if you're a Hades fan or any of that style. More games reviews are coming. If you have one that you want to recommend, all you got to do is drop it down in the comments below. Remember the rule, it's got to be $5 or less. Don't forget, like, subscribe to the channel, and we appreciate everybody. Until then, I'll catch you next time.